ground. It will be very hot, so they need to make sure their equipment and parachute. For the Royal Air Force Falcons 2025. Royal Air Force Falcons, great to see that, and certainly they are not big enough to stretch. Great to see them, and I hope you all have a good chat to them down at that end as well. So they're bringing up numbers 4, 5 and 6, completing their first manoeuvre, now giving the Delta underside pass. Got great performance, maximum speed around 230 miles an hour, with a number of different teams and aircraft in the past have done the most terrific job. Some of them have been a few changes as well and a mix of formation. Here now, passing the resetting, repositioning. You guys, right now, there's 1, 2 and 3 up the formation. And it looks so simple, but of course the work is all on the outside of that code. So right brake, brake, go. And then I think you'll agree with me, it's the most delightful manoeuvre. Not quite a circus, but certainly performing well. Ladies and gentlemen, Southport 2025, the Starlings. 2095, lots of smoke coming on. That's coming out of Michael's plane as he's flying at the moment in the number 2 position in G's. Really superb performer, capable of unlimited aerobatics, roll rates in excess of 420 degrees per second, plus or minus 10 G. Enormous pressure. Here's the brake coming up. Back to that spin. Not a pleasant experience.
wave as he deploys the flag underneath. That would outperform every other aerobatic performance. He's actually just leaning on the wing, so it looks as though it's absolutely opposite. Slope there. There you are. Was in 1943, introduced into service just after the Second War had completed in 1946. It wasn't retired out of operational service. So discussing engine power, it was starting with one of the lowest powered aircraft, just 3,300 pounds of thrust from that single Goblin centrifugal turbojet. By the end of the afternoon, Goblin. Into Norway and were in use between 1949 to 1957, so truly historic in terms of jet propulsion, operational military aircraft.
he's not strict to break away from it, but it's not being allowed to. Such is the clever design, and of course the use of those very powers on the front end as well there. An extraordinary capability to fly so slow with the most slow height. But going now, it's the first back in, and it's back up to 4 landing miles.